Oh, 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 my lovelies. Welcome to my channel and my art studio. I am Mrs. B, your Catholic art teacher. Boys and girls, last week we did a beautiful depiction of our Blessed Mother's Immaculate Conception, and I saw some wonderful work which you should be receiving very soon, a certificate of my own personal painting which I have embedded in the certificate which I will be presenting to you for this week. So well done, boys and girls. I'm really proud of you all for all of your great work. Today, boys and girls, we're going to draw a picture of a very, very famous man that you know is a household name. His name is Santa. And boys and girls, I want you to know, though, that this Santa that we know or commercialize is not the original Santa. In fact, it goes all the way back many years ago to a bishop in Myra, which is in South Asia, and his name was Nicholas, and we know him today as Saint Nick. So let's get started with the drawing and depiction of our Saint Nick. He is a very nice man. He is very kind, considerate bishop he was, and he was born to a very kind and loving Christian family. His mum and dad was well known, and unfortunately at a young age they died when Saint Nick was still young. He wasn't even a saint yet, and they left him, well, they were wealthy, and they left him a considerable amount of money. So boys and girls, Saint Nick, well, he wasn't a saint at the time, a young boy growing up, trying to know life, you know, trying to look for a purpose in his life. He heard of a man with 3 children, 3 girls actually, and he heard about them. And in those days, boys and girls, for you to get married, you needed to have money, and they called it dowry. So this man, he was in financial ruins. He had 3 daughters. They were eligible to get married, but he didn't have any money to pay for the wedding. So yeah, there you have it. So he you know, the children would, if he didn't have money, what usually happened was the girls would end up in the streets, which is really unfortunate, really. Yeah, so that was something that no parent would want for any of their daughters. So what happened was Saint Nicholas heard about that, and he decided he wanted to do something with the wealth that his parents gave him. He wanted to do something kind, a kind gesture. So what he did, he decided in the dead of the night he would go to their house and just drop off. First of all, he placed in a sack a sack of gold coins, and he waited for the dead of the night for him to deliver it, so to speak, which was he threw it through their window, you know. And when they woke up in the morning, the dad was so happy he was able to marry one of his daughters. And yeah, this went on, and then, well, Saint Nicholas at the time, I mean, he really wanted to continue to spread his love and care his for the human person. You know, he had the wealth, he was able to afford it, so he wanted to have all the daughters of this man married. So what he did, because it was so well received, you know, he decided again in the dead of the night he was going to set off and again he was going to do the same thing what he did. He threw a bag of gold coins, I'm telling you, wonderful, a great big sack of coins, and he threw it in through their windows. And because it's 3 girls, so he did that 3 times. So on the 3rd attempt now, the dad wanted to know who this kind person was. I mean, you know, it was a lovely gesture that this person was doing. So he really wanted to know who was this person who was doing this for his daughter. So he went and he caught that night, in the dead of the night, he caught this person doing this kind of act. And when Saint Nick got close, he asked the man, please, he begged the man, please don't tell anybody that it's me that's been doing this. And he begged, and then anyway, afterwards the person promised he wouldn't say anything, but obviously he didn't do a good job about it, because we know today that this is what's happened. This is what happened many years ago. And Saint Nick was able to finance the marriage of the 3 daughters of this man who was in financial ruin. And, you know, when Nick grew to be an adult, you know, he gave up all his money, all his fortune, so that he could follow Jesus. He gave up everything, picked up the cross, and he followed Jesus. And he was the bishop of Myra in South Asia. And yeah, that's where he was. He stayed there until he died, and everybody loved him because of his kindness, his generosity to the human person. And this is a beautiful act of kindness that Saint Nick had to show, and that's what Christmas is all about, really, boys and girls. And he did a lot of other kind acts, you know, saving people. He was very heroic, you know, and he loved children. He's actually the patron saint of children. So boys and girls, this is the story of Saint Nick, and we often hear story about Santa and reindeers and stuff. Well, that's the commercialized version of Santa, and that's not the true Santa that we know of, that, you know, is truly Christian, a bishop, a Catholic, and he's a saint in heaven looking down on us, and we can actually we can pray to him and ask him for his intercession, because he was a very devoted man of God, you know, and he did saintly things, wonderful things. He was very heroic. So boys and girls, this is Saint Nick, and let me take this opportunity in wishing you a very happy Christmas, and I pray that God will bless you and your families, and I will continue to post new videos for you, so please subscribe and check my channel, and God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Congratulations to the following students who are featured in my YouTube channel. You'll be receiving this certificate soon. And congratulations to the students featured here with a rainbow star sticker. You will be receiving a special certificate with a copy of my original Marian painting for your lovely artwork of our Blessed Mother Mary for Holy Mary Week. Hip, 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 hooray!
Nativity Triptych. Let's have a look inside. The first page shows when Joseph came home to tell our Blessed Mother Mary that they had to go on a journey to travel to Bethlehem. The second page shows after the birth of baby Jesus lying in the manger. And the third page shows the three wise men from the east who came to visit baby Jesus by following the Christmas star or Star of Bethlehem and brought him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh.